Hello and welcome to Club 2 episode 33 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you and I'm going to show you both legs of our Champions League quarter-final tie against Kawasaki Frontale. We'll be at home in the first leg. I'll then play Tokyo Verdy in the league off camera and I'll then show you the second leg away from home to round up the episode. So let's get straight into it. And the team for the first leg is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the first leg, and it is Sasaki in goal. Back four is Torrance, Hwang Dong-lang, Ito and Gorochegi. Rios behind Morishita and Nakai in midfield. Tejon on the left and Bula on the right. And Kobayashi up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to make full use of home advantage. I'm going to agree with him, so we'll pump the fists, go with that. Out into the tunnel. How do you feel about the second match against Kawasaki Frontale in quick succession? Yeah, I'm confident. And when two similar teams like this play against each other, what will make the difference? It'll be a fascinating contest. How am I approaching the task of keeping the Champions League leading goal scorers quiet? I know how good we can be. So let's get out there and win the match. So underway, and hopefully we can get a good start and give ourselves a solid base to work on. And Bula's taken a knock already. Bruised ankle. Oh, he is really injured actually, so let's get him off. Yordi and Bula. And we'll bring on now Suzuki. And confirm that change. So hopefully that's the last injury setback. Torrance with the throw-in. Tejon to Rios. Nakai into Suzuki. Suzuki hits the crossbar. And the ball goes out. But I think it's taken a deflection. Although the highlight comes to an end. 25 minutes in. And it's Kobayashi's corner. Header away. Tejon will pick it up. Plays it to the left-hand side for Morishita. Torrance to Morishita. Torrance takes over. Plays it to Tejon. Into Rios. And Lautaro Rios fires us into a 24th minute lead. Kashima Antlers 1. Kawasaki Frontale 0. So good start. And we have been the better team. So plenty of room for optimism. Half an hour in, we're on the attack again. Dongliang into Rios. Morishita's given it away though, and it's with their goalkeeper Cardenas, who launches it forward. We've won the header. Suzuki, if he plays this right, Morishita is in, and that's 2-0. It is Kashima Antlers 2. Kawasaki Frontale 0. And we've played 32 minutes. So 2 quick goals. And hopefully that's the home leg done and dusted. Torrance is absolutely shattered. So he's going to come off at half time. I'm going to need to take 2 off. I think it'll be Nakai as well. And we've hit the crossbar from that free kick, which is then cleared. And Yamasaki comes forward. Held up. It's played back to Ominami. Into Sungwon. And the deflection favours the opponents. But Ito deflects it again for a corner, which Fukui will take for Kawasaki. Header away. Not convincing. and the follow-up shot hits the woodwork, and then it ends up in the arms of Sasaki, our goalkeeper. The highlight comes to an end. There's the halftime whistle. It is Kashima Antlers 2, Kawasaki Frontal 0. So into the dressing room, words of encouragement. Doing well, definitely another gear. And let's make those 2 changes. So Torrance needs to come off. And is it going to be Shugai or Uno? I think we go Shugai. And we also take Nakai off and bring on Suzuki. So that's 3 changes made. And let's get into the second half and see if we can see the job through. So, as always, we'll wait 15 minutes before we do anything. Although Morishita and Ito both really need to come off. So I think on the hour mark, we'll probably make both of those changes. And we'll take our chances in the last half an hour that we don't need another sub. So Morishita for Kanazawa. And Ito for Inoue. Or no. I think we go Inoue. And that is all 5 subs. So for the last half an hour, it's these guys that are going to have to do the job. We are 2-0 up. Hopefully that will be enough to see us through. I'm going to praise the boys. We've played well. And hopefully that generates some green hearts. It has. Some green smiles. It has. And we're into the final 10 minutes. Still 2-0 to the good. And hopefully we'll have a stronger team out for the second leg. I will give them a rest ahead of that. So it is now Rios who's lost the ball actually. And Koga brings it forward for Kawasaki. He's found Saviour. Into Yamada. Hatate shoots. And Naoki Hatate has put the ball in the back of the net. And they've cut the deficit in half. It is Kashima Antlers 2, Kawasaki Frontal 1. So game very much back on. And tie very much not over. So that is the final whistle. Kashima Antlers 2, Kawasaki Frontal 1. I'll play the league game off camera and I'll be back in a moment with the second leg. Okay, time now for the second leg against Kawasaki Frontal. And the team for this one is Sasaki in goal. Back four is Torrance, Donglang, Ito and Shugai. Sun Yang behind Nakai and Morishita in midfield. Maeda on the left, Tejon on the right. And Clivert up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks we're doing well. We're on a good run. We should keep it going. I am going to disagree with him this time. I'm going to point the finger, tell them to forget about the first leg, focus 100% on this match, and let's get into the tunnel. How guarded you have to be about complacency considering the differing form. They're a better team than their recent run of form. Can you explain Iñaki Gorochegi's absence? It's a selection decision. Shane Clivert is playing in a different position. Why is that? With the options I've got, it's what gives us the best chance of winning. So let's go. We lead 2-1 from the first leg. So any kind of draw or win is going to be good enough. Torrance with a throw in to Nakai. Torrance to Maeda. It's played back to Donglang. Donglang to Ito. to the right for Shugai, who cuts inside and then threads a lovely ball in to Morishita. The ball's ended up in the back of the net. And the linesman's flag is down. The referee is checking with VAR and the goal stands. It is Kawasaki Frontale 0, Kashima Antlers 1, and that's 3-1 on aggregate. So clear daylight between us again. And now we just need to see the job through. And hopefully we can do exactly that. As we pass the 20-minute mark, we're on the attack again. Shugai with the throw-in into Morishita. Shugai to Sun Yang onto Morishita. And he doubles the lead on the night. It is Kawasaki Frontale 0, Kashima Antlers 2. And that's now 4-1 on aggregate. And it should be job done. So same goal scorer as the first goal. He's having a really good game. And we are half an hour into the match. Kawasaki have just had their first shot. Not on target or highlight worthy. Donglang with the free kick into Torrance. Back to Donglang. To Nakai, who bursts forward, finds Morishita. It's played to the right for Martin Tejon. Into Kluivert. And the shot is a weak one. I think I might move Kluivert to more familiar territory on the wing in the second half. Morishita to Tejon. Cuts inside. Gives the ball away. Yamasaki. And it's headed on for Shimizu. On the left-hand side for our opponents. Shimizu crosses it in. And Ichinose blasts it into the bottom corner, and it's Kawasaki Frontale 1, Kashima Antlers 2. So that's 4-2 now on aggregate, and there's the halftime whistle. Yeah, I'm going to say doing well. Definitely another gear though, so another disagreement with my assistant. And I am going to move Kluivert to the left-hand side instead of Kenji Maeda. So Maeda's going to come off and be replaced by Kobayashi, I think. And I will also take Donglang off and bring on Inoue. And that'll do. So out there for the second half. And we've got a 2-goal aggregate lead. So it should be relatively routine in the second half. But it is our opponents on the first highlight-worthy attack of the second half. Fukui has given it to Torrance though. Can we launch a counter-attack? Torrance gives it back to them. And this time Nakamura down the right-hand side has beaten his man. He's got the cross in. It's off the foot of the post and cleared. And the highlight comes to an end. I'm going to demand more. We've started sloppily in the second half. Ito now plays it forward to Morishita. Back to Ito. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Sasaki into Sun Yang. Gives the ball away. That's a shocking ball from Sun Yang. And Higuchi shoots wide. And it's a goal kick. Highlight comes to an end. And we have been really sloppy out of the gate in the second half. So not happy with this so far. And I think I'm going to take Torrance off if I've got the personnel to do it. I could do it with Uno. Not ideal, but he can replace him. And it is Koga with the throw-in to Ichinose. Young-sung Won to Koga. Ichinose to Fukui. And the shot from Higuchi is over the top of the net. And the highlight comes to an end. Now, Martin Tejon is absolutely shattered. So we're going to take our right winger off. And we'll bring on Mio. As Nakai takes a free kick. And Cardenas makes the save. Will the sub happen before the corner? It will happen at the same time as the corner, and the highlight won't be shown. And I think our final change is going to be Shugai for Kitazawa. With just a few minutes to go, looks like we're going through. We've got 3 added minutes at the end of the match. And as you can see, match momentum completely deserved the aggregate victory. There's the full-time whistle. Kawasaki Frontal 1, Kashima Antlers 2, and that's 4-2 on aggregate. I'll be back in a moment to show you the J1 League table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the J1 League table then, and as you can see, 5 games gone, 4 wins, 1 draw, yet to lose. And we've scored 14, conceded just 3, 13 points. We're ahead of Kyoto Sanga on goal difference, a point clear of Gambo Osaka, and 2 clear of Consadole Sapporo. So let's take a look now at what's coming up on the next episode. And I am going to play all the way through to the Champions League semi-final, and I'm going to show you both legs of our tie against Vissel Kobe. So we'll be away in the first leg, and after a couple of league games off camera, in fact it's a league game and a League Cup game, we will be at home in the decisive second leg of the semi-final. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.